Alright, we're back, guys. We're at the top of Reverie. Well, maybe not the top, but getting close to the top of Reverie. Where Barnabas Tharmr awaits us. That's Paladin. If you die, your corpse has to guard TSI. I mean, Paladin started the trend, sure, but
I can feel him.
all the companies are jumping on the bandwagon. You know how, for example, you know how when Nintendo was like, hey, we're gonna charge $10 more than usual for Breath of the Wild because of the scope we put into this game. They didn't. And I was like, hey, guess what? Every game is gonna jump on that bandwagon. And people were like, no, they're not. Guess what? Every game has jumped on that bandwagon since then. Yeah, that's what happens every time a new way workers or employees can exploit workers. Every company that doesn't have a soul, which is most companies, jump onto that bandwagon. Hey, shit! Look at that. Exactly.
Why?
The blade must ever feed if her edge is to remain keen.
Butcher.
What care you for these worthless creatures? They are nothing. Weak from the moment of their conception, ever longing for power not theirs to command, they turn unfailingly upon themselves. Like sheep, they roam in filthy flocks, eager to trample those few gifted a fleece of gold. Or that they might feel contentment with their pitiful existence. Prejudice and persecution, severance and strife, every earthly wrong springs from the malice in men's hearts. Malice born of the pain and suffering that is free will. Its corruption is gnawed at your being from the very moment of your birth.
You're wrong. It is no corruption. It is who I am. Every choice I make, right or wrong, gives me reason to carry on. And carry on I shall. Not as a puppet, but as a man. Which are you?
There was a time I too thought those the only choices.
What?
Long ago, God granted man the gift of magic. And with that gift did he build great civilizations. Yet over time, man lost sight of the gift's true meaning, stepping from the path of shared prosperity to one of avarice. He abandoned his creator for sword and flame, and through his folly, beckoned the blight. Yet, there were those few who refused to turn their eyes from the heavens, and they prayed to God that he might lead them back to righteousness. And the Lord, he did answer. Before the worthy shall the gates of paradise open. And so did I spread my arms to the ether, and cast my soul upon its gentle waters. I gave myself unto him.
is this?
My worth proven, the Lord charged me thus. If your kind are to find salvation, they must be made to serve. You see, paradise lies but a single step away. Could we only take it? Could we only leave our transgressions behind? For none save the pure of heart and mind may set foot in the new world. I will save us. But it all begins and ends with you. You are the key, Mythos. And with this humble offering, shall I prove my faith once more.
So you forsook your kingdom. You forsook yourself to serve. Tell me, how is that living? What you seek to provide is not salvation. It's anything but. Life is about always having a choice. Take that away, and we might as well be dead.
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
It's not the strength of my will that should worry you, but the weakness of yours.
Right, we get to fight him now.
If you think your will the stronger, prove it. By this day's end,
Oh shit.
you shall know.
Get the follow-up to that now. But still, even if I dodge immediately, he hits me. Anyway, this is the boss I had a lot of trouble with.
Might, oh God, yet still you fight like a man. Must I show you?
It's like, he very frequently will just get like little cheeky hits in, but I don't, oh, come on, you fuck. And he always teleports. Oh, and he can block your attacks too, which is unique at this point in the game.
You will obey.
keep forgetting I gotta use Mesmerize first because it's got a very fast cooldown on it, so we can probably use more than one.
Chose you to serve as his vessel, and you cling to this foolish notion of hope when there is none. Fuck.
Desperate, are we?
Oh wow, we knocked him out of Odin form really fast. Oh shit, we got knocked out of
You
Bitbreed.
have been shown the path. Now you must follow it.
I saw what happened.
Free yourself, Mythos. You will not defeat me otherwise. We'll see.
I saw what happened to Rev and Obi-Wan that when they fall.
Require persuasion.
Too slow.
I think he might have a third attack. No, okay, not yet. I don't know how to dodge that. Okay, I have an idea of how to dodge it, but
Enough, Mythos.
okay, wasn't expecting to follow up to that one. Shit, that's fast. I don't remember being that fast.
What? I cannot be.
Defeated. You admitted defeat the moment you turned your back on us. When you turned your back on the truth, Barnabas. We are not as weak as your god believes.
Fuck, he's tall. Yeah, Torgal. Where the fuck's he going?
Damn it.
He can engage. taking that tower over. Oh, fire.
What are you waiting for? Men know nothing of strength.
Jesus.
But you will.
Look at that song. I'll tell you one thing, Odin would be an incredibly powerful Shinigami. Shit. Ifrit with the Zentetsuken.
You dare! Could it be you have made a weapon of your weakness? My apologies. You are not the fool I took you for.
That feels like it's thing.
And so it ends. No! Don't tell me you are tired, Mythos! Your stubborn defiance has stirred my long-becalmed heart, filling it with a joy that I have not known for generations! I had thought the tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence a dream forever out of reach. And now that its sweet ruin courses through my veins, I shall not be quick to relinquish it. Show me your work, Mythos, that I might revel in it!
Say what you will, Barnabas' voice actor is superb. Fuck it. It's quick, but I... Fuck off.
Must I show you?
Ah, fuck off, that didn't work. Five. 4. No. How about just no?
Have I suffered the disappointment of lesser rivals? But no more.
Quieting.
Congregation, salvation is come. Rejoice as our souls are granted peace unending.
The all-wielder.
You know this day will come. What proof have you?
What are you doing?
Mythos. Your mere existence is proof of the Lord's grand design.
You have a third attack now. I love his armor here. It is.
Serve your god!
Use the potion just in case. Oh, I actually got him. Usually he does something to get out of that fast. You're 10 EG at the Sundown Boys. It's who you are. Of course he calls you it. I glance at chat for 1 sec because I think I'm gonna get at least a tiny moment. I don't never know this power. I was gonna shit. What? How would you not do that? Okay.
Since then, many have sought my crown.
There we go.
But none
I can handle that.
from my head.
We're gonna have to resort to just launching fireballs at you then. What?
Have you the strength? Have you the will?
No, I don't, alright? I'll give you the rapture of a fucking lightning bolt to the base. All that.
I am yours, Mythos. Claim me as your prize.
What? Circle Malleus? Oh, that's the name of that religion. Wasn't it that Hippocrates talked about? Something like this. Ow, 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 ow. That was not a good thing to get hit by. got no health left, and yet he hasn't died. But I'm still gonna hit him with everything I got because fuck you, Barnabas. That's why.
Well, the day is at an end.
And we both know the truth. It is I who stand victorious. My will that prevailed.
Your will? No. It was his. Clive Rossfield.
Barnabas slain. We did it, team. We got Barnabas. We got a dark shard. The power of the icon Odin made manifest. This shard of crystal is as black as a moonless night and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. How did he end up right here where we started? Also, he's clearly alive, so he's not slain.
Perhaps there is strength in will. Would that I had not relinquished my own.
You relinquished nothing. What was it, if not will, that made you strive for a new world? Strive to win your master's approval. You were shown a fantasy, and you chose to believe it. But you were wrong. There is no world, but the one we live in.
That's right, guys. You were shown a fantasy.
And that world is worth saving. Even if it means killing a god.
You know who else is wrong? Damn it.
Words from one who has served the Lord so well.
This is pointless.
I wanna fuck Magni.
But I almost forgot. I promised that I would make you presentable. Did I not? We shall fulfill our destinies, just as the Lord's Mother Crystals have fulfilled theirs. Come, Clive Rossfield. Take what is rightfully yours. Become one with God.
No.
Guess that before, Vector. It's Elder Worlds.
long-lost salvation. I'm coming home. Mother.
I should probably install it soon, actually.
Tell me, how does it feel?
Show yourself! Face me!
How does it feel to consume your rival's strength, to gorge yourself on their beam, to edge step by trembling step ever closer to the divine? With or without a will, you are still but a vessel, our vessel. Behold, how your body shudders in anticipation of its fate.
It's not yours yet.
No. Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you upon the back of the first worm. There all shall end and begin again.
Hot. The second that bitch grabbed my leg, I'd kick him in the teeth. Oh, see you, Gungans. You gotta appreciate how powerful Barnabas was. He created that giant field preventing Clyde from leaving and anyone from entering. But at the same time, he also, like, fought with us while keeping that active. All the while, meanwhile, in Randala, the Namekian Empire, everyone's being murdered.
Quickly, my lord, quickly!
Why the hell is my city falling with the gashes?
Don't ask me, ask them!
Said you was going to why? Well, there was a right to be now. It's the stage. My friend. This one, while the city burns and my wife tells off the man half my age! And then you turn up! What the hell are you doing here anyway?
What indeed?
The enemy numbers 200,000 or more, counting yours. There are simply not enough soldiers garrisoned in the capital to repel an army of that size.
Then what of the central keep?
Held by a contingent of soldiers and bearers from the surrounding boroughs. They are the sole reason it still stands. And all it took was an army on their doorstep to bring them together.
The prospect of death does put things into perspective.
Perspective. Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along.
I need you to lend me some
your best men. Practically all of them.
My best men! Does it look like I'm any more?
I admit this might not be the most convenient time, but my nephew's in trouble. And I may have already promised him your help.
Your nephew, the outlaw? My soldiers have better things to do than die for nothing.
And you and he are of the same mind.
I fights for the opposite.
He fights for a world in which we shouldn't have to live and die for nothing. And he fights today to give us all a chance of a better tomorrow.
Be that as it may, a handful of men cannot stand against the kingdom.
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
Well, I'll be damned.
Our numbers are few, but I shall rally as many of my dragoons as I'm able. You, apprise the Lord Strategist of the state of the city's defenses.
Yes, Your Radiance.
And you would fight alongside us?
I owe the Phoenix a debt.
Does this vouch for my nephews?
Aye, but I still have my doubts about you.
Which we can discuss later.
Indeed.
You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
Allow me to confirm. Commander?
Whatever their number, Randalar will be needing
Gather the
them
bodies
all.
and build a pyre in the courtyard. Quickly,
Terence,
my lord.
you will find a girl there.
A girl. We are in the middle of a war.
I owe her my life, and I always pay my debts. You are to see that she is provided for.
Dion, I cannot leave.
But you shall. If I'm ever to be worthy of the forgiveness of our people, then I must earn it. And I must earn it by my hand, and my hand alone. Know that I do not ask this lightly.
And know that I will do it.
Farewell, Terence.
Farewell, my prince.
Omega, how do you feel about Terrence? It would have been great if Dion's name was Philip. Sometime later. Was it Pia? Yes, but she wasn't necessarily in the wrong this time.
Clive.
But I wanna fuck Magni.
You all right?
Exactly.
I am. But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua.
And Barnabas.
He did.
The king is dead.
The king is dead.
So they're all...
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore. You're safe.
Next time on Final Fantasy XVI, Edda isn't safe. Gav lied.
Gav, we need to talk.
If you're wondering why there's lots of cutscenes, it's like I said, we just before you guys raided, we just finished a major fight in the game, so now we're getting like all the plot after that they want us to see.
I'm sorry, Clive. You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless. And not just for Edda's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, my lords.
So this version of Edda is vastly different than the one in
Do you
FF14.
think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now, at least. This land is overrun with Akashic. The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice, all to serve Ultima in his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked upon nation after nation.
We took down a person
How
of
many were
size.
killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing, or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately used that.
I didn't get that feeling from him.
He uses us.
But why us? What are we?
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the Mother Crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the Mother Crystals have been leading the land of Ether. And we also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the Blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that. What did you find at the Stronghold?
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you, and you alone. Yet, it is not merely a freat that he desires, but a freat and phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined, shall his vessel be complete. Quite why he needs a vessel is another question. Unless there is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether and a body resilient enough to channel it. If I did not know better, brother, I would think that he meant to cast a spell.
A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
And he cannot do it without us. Nor without the Mother Crystals. But if we destroy them all, we will stop not only the Blight, but Ultima as well.
Ultima.
We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
we face him together.
Well, it's a long walk to Stone here. Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
They just broed. Okay, cutscenes are done. Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Odin's essence. Attuning with Odin not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows him access to several new iconic abilities, such as Gungnir, a frenetic flurry of attacks that damages all enemies within range. Odin's feat. Odin's iconic feat, Arm of Darkness, can be used to temporarily transform Clive's weapon into Odin's legendary blade. Landing attacks slowly charges the blade, readying it for Zentetsuken, which is executed by holding R1. Zentetsuken's potency is determined by the blade's charge at the time of execution. It is incredibly powerful, but the sword itself is incredibly weak.
His magic died with him. The road to Stone here is barred to us no longer.
Cool. Alright, so we're gonna drop back down to these. We're gonna swap you with Odin. And we'll use Gungnir for a bit. Okay, guys, we're gonna take a quick break here, but before that,